Hey everyone, I've clocked in 2,000 hours of playtime in Darktide and uploaded over 4 hours of clutch montages. If you've been around, you've seen me pull off some pretty wild clutches. Today, I'm taking you inside my head during one of these intense moments, specifically a Surge Staff Psyker clutch to help you elevate your game and win more consistently, even if you're the last one standing. But before we jump into the action, there's a couple of must-watch videos you should check out first. In a previous commentary, I covered all the essential knowledge for clutching, like using the environment to your advantage, positioning, situational awareness, decision making, and target priority. This video will assume that you've got all these basics down, so we're skipping the fundamentals and focusing on the juicy details of what goes on in these clutch moments. And let's not forget the absolutely overpowered Psyker movement tech. The difference between a Psyker who knows this tech and one who doesn't is practically night and day. Think of it as a bunny hop from old school FPS games but on steroids. If you haven't mastered this yet, you'll never reach the same level of mobility I'm about to demonstrate. So do yourself a favor and watch that video first. Now if you find this video helpful, or even if you just enjoy watching me sweat it out during these clutch moments, please consider liking the video or subscribing. It helps a ton and you'll never miss out when I drop new content. Alright, enough talk. Let's turn you into a one-man Psyker army. Quick rundown. We just passed the point of no return, teammate went down, and there are enemies everywhere. The Plague Grogrin is closing in, so standing my ground wasn't an option because one fire or tox grenade would have spelled disaster. While the combat knife with Riposte Flesh Tearer is great for boss killing, milling the Plague Grogrin is risky in these narrow passageways. The tight spaces make it nearly impossible to sidestep and target high priority enemies behind the boss, especially with the Surge Staff's unpredictable targeting. So, my strategy was simple. Keep moving and clear out as many enemies as I can along the way, and keep the ones I can't kill right away behind me, and take them all out at once with Venting Shriek. Muty is chasing me right now, and taking him down is my top priority. One of the most common mistakes players make is underestimating or even ignoring muties just because they don't deal that much damage, but all it takes for me to die is getting thrown into the crowd and then I'm surrounded with no escape. A sniper is now blocking my kiting path. I don't have time to charge my staff to take it out and going for a melee kill versus getting grabbed by the muty. Since I just used Venting Shriek on the horde behind me, I know they're taken care of. This allows me to safely reverse my kiting path and avoid this awkward sniper muty situation. I'll circle back for the sniper later and patiently wait for the right moment to take down muty. Expect to be cut off while kiting. Either adjust your path if possible or be ready to confront whatever comes your way. I slowed down here to try to take out the muty, but it didn't stop its charge next to me. Although I need that muty dead, I decided it was safer to keep moving rather than risk going back for a melee attack. Getting pincered in this area would be disastrous. If you've seen the previous commentary, you know that using barrels effectively is crucial. While kiting, it's okay to miss a few barrels, but try to remember their location so you can use them strategically on your next kiting loop. When you're at max peril, try to quill at least a little bit so you have something to rely on in case of emergencies. I'm about to be cut off by a flamer while at critical peril. I quilled and used the left click because it's faster in charging the staff. A common mistake is not using the left click. It deals solid damage and provides excellent stagger. Remember, the right click isn't your only option.
I can't control it!
And here's a silent poxburster. I couldn't react in time and got hit, but this highlights why you shouldn't slow down while kiting. There will be bullshit slowing you down, but if you maintain a good distance from the enemies chasing you, you won't be immediately surrounded when these things happen. I've been using Venting Shriek mainly on the enemies chasing me, and it would have been more effective to focus that on the boss here, but given that a dog can one-shot me, I decided to use it on the dog instead. It's better to play it safe when you're on your own.
I would like to melee him, but I know there's gonna be special spawning.
Yeah.
Ask and you shall receive, the Plague Ogre said. I finally got a chance to do some big dig damage on the boss here, and of course I'm gonna capitalize on it. But another specialist showed up, and it's back to playing things safe. I'm bailing out. Okay, first time you'll see me use Smite here, it's for two reasons. One, I need to build Peril for a stronger Venting Shriek. Two, I don't want anything to smack me while I build up Peril. Here, I make the biggest mistake that nearly cost me a clutch. The boss was low, so I thought I could quickly kill it. Unfortunately, I didn't crit, so the boss didn't bleed, so he wouldn't die. I should have played it safe and kept kiting because there was still a horde. To add insult to injury, I'm getting gassed by Nazis here as if it's World War freaking II. Fortunately, Smite generates a lot of peril, which helps me build up enough toughness to face tank this. 85% peril Venting Shriek, Horde's dead, they're already taken care of, and I can go. In this mode, specialists will never stop spawning. My priority is to heal as quickly as possible.
Initiating crowd control.
Now, I don't know what's on the other side, and I couldn't stop the Nazi from throwing gas in time. To play it safe, I'm taking refuge in here and waiting it out. And it's a good thing I did. Imagine being caught between the swarm shotgunners and this situation. The Surge Staff lacks defense against mass pox bursters, and this is where Smite perfectly fills the gap.
And that's why we picked Smite.
Now, you're about to hear me ask my partner what's guarding him. I often ask this to assess the risk and determine whether I can revive him immediately or if I need to clear the enemies first to do so safely.
What's on you? Oh.
They
An
spawned-
entire world
they
full of
just
gunners.
spawned- Yeah, a wall of gunners actually.
Alright, turns out it's mass gunners. The bridge offers enough cover to safely handle them, but not if specialists are flanking me from behind, so I immediately fall back to where I can handle a pincer attack. The elite gunners are laying down heavy suppression fire, but that's actually helpful because it reveals their positions. With the staff cutting technique, I can move in and out of cover to quickly deal with all these gunners.
It's very interesting that I did not.
In situations like these, finding a good position makes you invincible. I can win any battle of attrition because the staff Psyker has access to an infinite amount of powerful range attacks. As Captain America once said, I can do this all day.
Great.
With nearly all the enemies eliminated, I can now safely move across the bridge, but I have to do it quickly or they'll just spawn more specialists from behind. Well, I hope this helps you with your own gameplay. If you want to watch a clutch without commentary, you can find a link in the description. If you enjoyed the video, please like and consider subscribing to motivate me to create more content. I always appreciate your feedback, so feel free to share your thoughts or ask questions in the comments. Catch you later, and have a great day.